An Italian friend taught me the best bread with fried chicken. I'm going to add 2 eggs and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Using a hand whisk, I'll beat the eggs with the sugar very well for about 3 minutes until a light foam forms on top. Then I add 1 cup of warm milk at the ideal temperature to activate the yeast. I also add 1 tablespoon of dry yeast for bread and 1 teaspoon of salt to balance the flavors. I mix everything well to make sure the yeast activates properly. Now I gradually incorporate 400 grams of all-purpose flour. Using my hands, I start mixing all the ingredients well inside the bowl. I've already kneaded the dough well. It turned out smooth and elastic. I let it rest inside the same bowl where I worked it. I cover it with plastic wrap to help with the fermentation. My dough has fermented nicely. It's soft and fluffy. It rose well and is full of air. Now I simply remove the plastic wrap from the bowl, and I press the dough gently with my hands to release the air. I take it out of the bowl and place it on the table to keep working it. I sprinkle a bit of flour on the work surface. And with a rolling pin, I begin to roll it out well. I roll it evenly to form a rectangle. Now I take one end of the dough and fold it toward the center carefully. I flatten the center to form the base of the bread. Look how this delicious bread is already taking shape. Now I take the other end and fold it over the part we just closed. This fold will help form the bread's layers. With a sharp knife, I cut the dough into equal portions. I try to make all the pieces the same size, but you can make them any size you like. You can also choose the thickness you prefer. Once all the pieces are cut, I take one to start shaping it. I place it on the table, and I gently flatten it with a rolling pin to form the bread. I press lightly on both sides to get the desired shape. I've already rolled each one out. Now I arrange them on a baking tray. I let them ferment for 30 more minutes, covered with a clean cloth. I brush them well so they come out golden when baked. I bake at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 minutes. The breads are well baked and golden. I remove them carefully from the tray. And look how delicious these breads turned out, well baked and fluffy on the inside. Now with a knife, I slice the breads in half. A touch of cream inside the bread. Look how delicious this stuffed bread will be. For the filling, I use crispy fried chicken, well seasoned. A real treat. I place the chicken pieces inside the bread, arranging them nicely. And I also add a few fresh lettuce leaves to go with it. Now I simply close the bread to form the sandwich. I'm going to make a few more to show how they turn out. They're all stuffed and ready to serve. Now all that's left is to enjoy this bread with crispy chicken. A delicious combination.